911, where is the emergency?
Actually on the Belmar Bridge, in the middle of the bridge, there's a car that's abandoned. It's off to the side of the road.
On December 3rd, we received a 911 call. There was a car on the bridge in Neptune Township into Belmar,
which overlooks the Shark River, which leads out to the Atlantic Ocean.
There was no indication as to where the operator or any of the occupants were.
Naturally, law enforcement goes inside, they check the registration.
Can you see if we have any contact info?
And they ultimately find out that that car is tied into the Stern family.
I'm Michael Stern. I'm Sarah Stern's father. Around 3 o'clock in the morning, phone rings, and it's the Monmouth County Sheriff's Department. Squeaky voice, do you know who drives a gray Oldsmobile? I said, yeah, my daughter Sarah usually drives that car. And then they hung up. Didn't ask any other questions.
Where is Sarah Stern?
Where's his daughter?
They found Sarah's car up on the bridge, and they can't locate Sarah. And that's how it started.
Sarah Stern was 19 years old. She had just fairly recently graduated from Neptune High School.
And she lived with her dad and her grandmother in Neptune Township.
And was one of the primary caregivers of her grandmother. And at 19, I don't know many 19-year-olds who could be that selfless to do that.
She had a little bit of a rough teenage years in the sense that, you know, it was a tough thing to lose your mother at the age of 14.
Well, her mom having cancer was a difficult time for her. There's a lot of sadness, but she got through that okay.
When we were doing the welfare check, we learned that Michael Stern had been at Disney on vacation with his girlfriend.
And earlier in the evening, her father had been trying to reach her and sent her a bunch of texts. Where are you? Are you okay? Is everything okay? And she never responded to those texts.
Well, that was not good. I thought maybe something happened with the car. Did she, have a problem with the car and she just walked back to wherever she was, and 3 o'clock in the morning she fell asleep at somebody's house, and she just wasn't answering her phone.
At this point, when you have a vehicle and a 19-year-old girl in it, and you don't know exactly why the car is there, it's important for the police to make sure that she's safe.
Police head to the Stern residence, less than a mile away from where Sarah's car was left abandoned on the bridge.
We're getting no answer at the house. I have an open door at the house. I might go inside and make sure everything's kosher here. I want to make sure we don't have a jumper.
I had an opportunity to speak to the officers who actually had participated in that welfare check. There was nothing out of the ordinary that was apparent to them inside the home.
No sign of struggle. There was no sign of foul play.
And at that point, I started to panic.
Didn't find any suicide notes either. All right.
I started making some phone calls to neighbors to check over at the house and see if Sarah was there, and that was leading to lights were on, nobody home.